Coach, what, if anything, has the team been able to do over the last several weeks?
Very little. We've had, since we got back from Wichita, we've had one full team practice. We've had some small group workouts and probably had about 4 one-on-one workouts with me and a player in the gym just alone with a manager. So, all in all, we've probably had 7, 8 workouts, but only one of them with the entire team.
Where is your team emotionally right now?
It's a good question. We meet every day. Right now, for me, it's about the health and welfare of our young men. For those that have contracted it, we want to make sure they're safe and comfortable and their mental state is good. And we're actually doing a Zoom session tomorrow with a good friend of mine who's CEO of a company, who's a motivational speaker who talks a lot about emotional and mental, the drain of a season and the COVID. And so we're doing different things to keep everybody's spirits up. But the bottom line is we know it's short term. We pray it continues to be short term. And we hope to have everybody back in the gym soon.
What will be some of your biggest concerns when you resume playing?
I think it's a number of things. And to be honest, Dan, I've gone through those steps mentally, but I haven't talked to our team about that. And for a reason, our guys need to understand that their safety is the first and foremost. I mean, you can get into the rhythm of basketball. It's a rhythm sport. All the things that it takes to prepare yourself for a game. And, we're nowhere near those things right now. And our young men need to know that's okay, because right now their health is the most important thing.
Do you feel like you need to have a certain number of full practices before you can play a game again?
I don't know if there's a number on it. I think you just have to have enough, you have to have a team that's healthy, physically first and foremost, mentally, and emotionally to be able to compete at this level. So I look forward when that happens. I know our young men do. I know they're excited about playing. They want to play. But this has been an interesting year. One of the ways is, I had a coaching friend of mine call me this morning and say he's looking forward to their bye week so he can put some more new stuff in. We're not even thinking about putting anything in. We're trying to remember the things we already have in. And so I've never seen a year where the dichotomy of where certain schools are at compared to other schools based on what COVID has done. So. Again, I go back to the health and well-being of our young men. So I know they're excited about getting back, but the COVID will decide that we will.
As we do this interview, Kentucky's 5-9, Notre Dame is 5-8, Duke is 5-5. So some perennial powers are having subpar seasons. How much do you think that is attributable to COVID-19?
I think it's attributable to youth first and foremost, Dan. I think if you go and look at those teams, including ours, you're dealing with everybody, 200 or more in terms of youth, some of the most youthful teams in the country. I attribute it to youth with the COVID-19. So you combine those two together, and you don't have think about having a veteran team that can miss practices and go through these things and still have success. I think it's very much contributed to that.
Have you been able to do anything with the extra time you've had?
Very little. Everything that's been done for me is already, other than recruiting, we've done a lot of recruiting over Zooms. Everything was already done. We've already evaluated each and every possession of the season prior to us going through this. So the biggest thing is just making sure we're really connected with our young men.